Hey, welcome to the 2021 San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo Food Challenge Participant Orientation. This will serve as the orientation for the participants, so please let your teams know. Let them watch this before they do arrive to the fairgrounds. I just want to also give a shout out to the agents and the committee that has helped put this together, and the co-superintendent Candace Everett, and I'm Courtney Redmond, the superintendent for the food challenge this year. So I just wanted to go ahead and give y'all an overview of what the day is going to look like. It's going to be exciting, and it's going to be quick, but first off, face masks. That is going to be super important. We're going to have to wear them throughout the preparation and presentation. So make sure that you're used to it, because we've got to keep them on. We are going to also practice that social distancing throughout the day. So please stay within your teams and your groups as well. This year, also, we will not be providing a lunch. So I apologize for that, but perhaps next year. We will be having 2 heats this year. So heat one will be the seniors and the intermediates. They are to check in at 8 o'clock, so make sure that you are there. Checking in, seniors will report to the Spur Arena, checking in at 8 o'clock, and the intermediates will be reporting to the First Financial building. So whenever they get checked in, we're going to get everybody to the tables as quick as possible, and we're going to kick it off at 8:30. So make sure that y'all are there and checked in. Now, the intermediates, they will be transitioning over to the sheep and goat arena, and they will be held there, for their presentation. So make sure that you do please dress accordingly for that. Heat 2. The juniors will be in heat 2, and we are going to ask that you report with one agent or a parent or an adult leader. Report to the south end of that First Financial building for check-in for the kiddos. Make sure the kiddos, they just need to stay in the vehicles until it's time to go inside the building. We will open the doors at 9:30 for them to start setting up at their tables with their boxes. But like I said, between 9 and 9:30, one parent or some type of adult leader come and check them in and get their numbers for them. Teams will depart. They can depart after the presentation times, so make your plans accordingly, because this year we will be having awards virtually due to COVID. We're just trying to get kiddos in and out as quick as possible. The virtual awards will be posted on the Tom Green County 4-H Facebook, as well as the YouTube site, and we will post it with the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo as well. So we're hoping that will be tentatively by 4 o'clock. Okay. Seniors will have a final challenge this year, so that's super exciting. After their heat is over with, they will do, seniors will do the placings, and then we'll move right into that food challenge for the finals. So make sure that you do also maybe bring some extra pantry items to put in your box, just in case you do get to go on to that final challenge. There will be a designated area where you will be able to clean your dishes as well to get ready for that final challenge as well. So this year, no electronics or jewelry is allowed. So that includes your cell phones, maybe your smartwatches, or some types of other communication devices. So leave them in the car. And you can check it later. You will receive an information sheet with the contest category with the key ingredient on that category. The ingredient will represent one of the following, categories. That's either going to be an appetizer or the main dish or a side dish or a healthy dessert, but that key ingredient will represent one of them. You will have that paper in your bag. Teams will have access to a grocery store too, so it will have different additional ingredients which should be combined with that key ingredient to create an original recipe within your team. Seniors, there will be 2 grocery stores, one on the north end and one on the south end. It will have the same ingredients on the tables, so you're not having to run a long ways to go to the grocery store. Same thing for the intermediates and juniors. You will have 2 grocery stores as well with the same ingredients. Please, whenever y'all get together, decide what you want to purchase at that grocery store, send one person, okay? Send one person to that grocery store. We want to keep our social distancing and move quickly as possible, okay? And get you back to your tables. Make sure you know what you want and also how much it's going to cost before you get there. You must have at least 2 additional items that you are using from that grocery store in your recipe. So make sure that you do that. You will receive a pricing sheet, okay, in your bag of the grocery store. So you'll have all the pricing sheets there. Items will be purchased using that contest currency, which you will find that in your bag as well. The superintendents that's going to be doing the time, they will explain what the currency is prior to starting that contest. You may not exceed the provided contest currency, okay? You can't exceed it, you can't trade grocery store items with another team either, okay? You do have 40 minutes. So prepare the dish and plan that presentation and clean it up. So use your time wisely. You will create that entire dish, not a full meal. So just remember that, just that entire dish. Present that entire dish to the judges and communicate what a serving size should be, all right? Your team will be responsible for determining the number of servings that dish does make. So make sure you can deliver that to the judges correctly. Teams should not create sides or multiple dishes with the ingredients that they have or from the grocery store, okay? Note cards can be used, of course, to write down your recipe or any nutritional information or your food safety or cost analysis, so you can utilize them. Please keep your area safe and sanitary, okay, especially during this time. Gloves do not have to be worn throughout the contest. But we do, however, use that proper hand sanitizing techniques. We do require that, so make sure that you are doing that throughout the preparation time. Each team member must wear either a hairnet or a hat or some type of hair restraint, and make sure that everything is pulled back, okay, underneath that hat or that hair restraint. You will have resources. Resources will be on the table to utilize for your presentation. Okay, there will be a timekeeper in the arena. They will give you a 20, a 10, and a 5 and a 1 minute warning, okay, during that preparation time. If teams experience any equipment failure, you may not replace it, okay, from other teams or leaders or volunteers or any extension agents. You've got to work with your team to be creative and come up with a solution to that problem. If there is any type of electricity, problems, if electricity goes out, make sure that you immediately just turn your back to the table, and the contest officials will stop that time. so you won't lose that time whenever you start again. As all the fresh produce that you may find, it is washed prior to the contest. So just remember that. There will be igloos with water in them. That's free. That's going to be at the grocery store. But so you could utilize that with your dishes as well. There's going to be trash cans around. So utilize them. If you have any liquids that you have to pour out, you can pour them in the trash cans, around as well. If you happen to need a first aid kit, if you've got, due to maybe a burn or a cut, please let that group leader know. There will be an agent around watching. Let them know so they can help you. When 40 minutes is called, just make sure that your area is clean and there is no talking, no additional writing. So put your pen or pencil down in your box. If you have a hot plate and it is still hot, it's okay. It can remain on the table. And whenever the officials call it, they'll tell you where to put your box and they'll help you with your hot plate as well. You are welcome to depart for home. Just be careful. We will be posting the award ceremony virtually, like I said earlier. During the competition, at any point, if you have any questions, ask that group leader. And during this, for this orientation, if y'all have any questions, you're welcome to reach out to me or Candace Everett, the co-superintendent, as well. We will answer your questions. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I want to wish everyone good luck and safe travels getting here. So we will see you all on the 27th. Can't wait to see you.